Hi Gemini, welcome to your 6th to the 13th of November 2023. So this is going to be general guidance messages for the week ahead. Like the video and comment so that other Geminis can see it. It's all about the algorithm, right? If you want to book a face-to-face, a call, if you want to do the tarot coaching before the end of the year, everything is available on the website in the iDot or below. Okay, so there's a lot of data that's coming up. For those who have book readings, I've been reaching out to you to get your details, but your Gmail is full. So there's a guy called Chris, I know you watch every week. You need to basically, if you've booked a reading again, there's only one or two people, so don't try and I know who's booked. But yeah, it's not that I'm not reaching out to you for the details, it's just basically you can't receive my Gmail message because yours is full. So check it out. So there's a lot of data coming up for this week for yous. Okay, so Geminis need to start doing the work on the higher dimensions if you want to stop feeling like you're living in a psych unit. Okay, some of you are going to a job, or you're dealing with clients, or you're dealing with masculines. It's just driving you crazy, Gemini, and it's not because you're crazy, it's because it's a clown show, it's a circus, and you keep attending the fucking circus, right? But seriously, we can be out here projecting, blaming, deflecting, or we can be doing the work. If you do the work, you're going to raise out of this lower bottom, and you're going to start to see massive results in your life. Better people, better health, better love, everything. But you've got to do the work. And the good thing is that we are in November and then there's December. So you've got 2 months of this work. You've got 2 months of this year to start doing the work. Okay? It's heavy times. I think it's the Scorpio season and there was a full moon. There's been eclipses. It's been a heavy, heavy time. Some of you need to watch your health. Your vessel is being attacked by dark lords, by dark witches, by these dark forces through technology, through whatever is controlling the earth plane. This is not some fantasy. It's real. People can feel it. So on the weekend, there was a girl and she was like, I'm being attacked, and I could see it. I could see in her eyes and I could see the energy, and I really tried to help her. This was in person. So yes, a lot of people who have powerful psychic ability, the ability to speak, are being taken the fuck out. And then because they're acting badly, will react badly, other people are looking going, this person's losing the plot, maybe I can't trust them. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's that people are breaking under the pressure, lack of sex, the connections in general, the way cunts are acting, the way they move, and just the general fucking insanity that is the human monkeyville is making people unhinged. It's making people unstable. The Ace of Pentacles this week is about you can't control other people, Gemini, but you can control yourself. Some of you feel a weight on your chest. The level of betrayal that you feel, I get it. I get it. You gave everything. You broke your back for that motherfucker, for those people. But you know something? Enough's enough. We're not going to be martyrs in 2024. Ace of Pentacles is all about getting your value, right? In relationships, in your career, in the people who invest in you, in the people you invest in. Ace of Pentacles is all about investment. Now, some of you are suffering right now, and it's due to your lack of instability, your lack of value, and the fact that you invested in the wrong people. You invested in the wrong company, you invested in the wrong people, and so right now you are suffering the price of those investments. But if you start to see your value and you start to do the work, next year is going to be different. You're going to be shocked. It's like you're going to go from nothing to everything. To he who has nothing, nothing will be given. To he who has everything, everything will be given. In 2024, for the Geminis who do the work, they stop blaming, they stop deflecting. I know you're angry. I know there's some motherfuckers you really want to do jail time for. Don't think I won't. Okay? But trust me now, not giving a fuck is better than revenge. Most people around you, Gemini, pass standard. Piece of ass, face. That's it. You are one of the main bitches in the zodiac. When a man gets with you, he gets a multiple women. He gets a top level woman. He gets a fucking beautiful woman. He gets an intelligent woman. He gets 3 women in one. You don't need to compete with these matrix whores. Are you kidding? And the funny thing about these bitches is they generally think you're threatened. It's like by you. I mean, bring me some levels to be fucking salty over and threatened by, and then we'll have a conversation. Bitch, you're basic. You work on your ass because that's all you got to offer. I'm not trying to be mean, you know, and we do need to work on this. But Geminis need to get away from these kind of low-level demonic feminines and masculines, and you need to get around people of soul, people of intelligence, people who make you a better version, people who are just much more inspiring. Okay? So, Geminis do need to do the work on themselves, though. Okay, you need to look at where you're envious as well. So maybe you're envious over people's money, over people's relationships. That's okay, because it's a projection mirror of what you actually want, which is money, stability, a happy relationship. Geminis can be crazy too. We're not innocent. We can affect people in what we say and what we do. And I do think Geminis have been feeling a lot of anger, a lot of pain. And in a way, we kind of are affecting other people. Because some people are like, I really want to step in and help, but I'm worried I might get me throat choked out. Or, you know, so some people don't know how to approach you. Because they're like, what if they react? They don't know how to approach us. So you need to do some work on your stability. Money, big money, okay? So some of you are going to go from massive disrespect. You're going to go from some low-level job where you've just been being pissed on and disrespected and devalued to building your own business, to a lot of money in terms of clients, etc. But I think with Gemini, it's you. You got to look within you and be like, why did my life get to this point? Like, what was I doing? Who was I investing in? If you're being attacked relentlessly by these dark forces, which some of you are because you're powerful teachers, you're powerful psychics, and they want you gone. And the things they're going to hit are your security, your reputation, all the things that the Matrix do to get rid of you. Okay? They're going to try to talk shit in the background so people think you're crazy, because people stay away from the crazy, right? Good tactic. Oldest trick in the book, okay? You know, the point I'm making is, because when someone is outcasted, when they're rejected from a community, it's a way of saying, you know, that you're kind of a freak, right? When really we all know that basically the real gangsters walk alone and the sheep sit together. Ouch. Ouch. This will like, yeah, okay, you're crazy. And we're going to be crazy, but we're going to be a good kind of crazy. And we're not going to be running circles by these cunts in the background and these basic cunts out here. Do you? Okay? You keep settling. And you know when they're out here being like, it's cause she's jealous. Yeah, bitch, that's it, God. When I think of all the things I could have been, I look at you and I wish I was you. That's what it is. Okay, but seriously, you need to start getting your energy in the right places around the people who you can truly, truly trust. That's what this is about, okay? Right, okay, so we got the Six of Cups reversed, so this is also about inner childhood healing. Check out the inner childhood reading on the website. Some years you're going to have to make a break with the past. Some years it's past connections. Some years it's their mates who, you know, they're not really mates. I mean, they're sticking around in case you get back up, but they're not really friends. You know, just enough to kind of keep you sated, but not enough to, like, really show up in the hard times. Yeah, bye, know where it's at. Okay, some of your Six of Cups reversed is all about your past, but it is about with the Scorpio season. There is a lot of wounds coming up for Gemini, and it's to do with the past. And like I said, there's people who want to connect with you. There's people who don't understand, like they're looking at you going, what the fuck is going on? Some people generally want to approach it and they generally want to help you, but they're kind of scared because the energy that's coming off you, I know this can be the case for me, just your level of disorientation is making people like, how do we approach this person? How do I help them, sort of thing, right? But some of you definitely need to work on your stability. Some of you need to build your own company. Some of you need to think about a new career. That's what this Ace of Pentacles is, because something's just not working, Gemini. Okay, Temperance card reversed. So some of you are out of balance. Some of you are really impatient. You're really triggered. Some of you it's just to do with money or a job or something you're going through. People are really testing your patience. But again, I just think it's because they're not your people. You need to get around people who make you feel safe, balanced, calm. You can be yourself with them. You don't have to put on some kind of clown act or some kind of face. You can just be yourself. You can air your grievances. They can air their grievances with you, because that's what makes strong partnerships, okay? So money is definitely a problem here. Some of you are going to go from self-employed to employed, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes life is beating your ass in a business, and what you need to do is humble yourself and go back to working for someone else who's a good leader, a good boss. you get back on your feet, you know, you make some bread and butter, and then you can go and rebuild a new company once you've kind of found your balance financially, etc. So some of you are going to go from self-employed to employed. Some of you, it's to do with how you're doing it though. So basically the way you're doing self-employment is not good. It's all crumbs out here. It's all low bids. It's all just, you've got to get your business right. If you're going to stay in self-employment, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you've got to be a hustler out here. You've got to know your value, because there's so many cunts who are just looking for, you know, heal me life for $1. Actually, no, can it be free? You know? And at the end of the day, no. Okay, but there's also people out here who get paid £2,000 a session, or hundreds of pounds a session. So it's about you, Gemini. This fight is about you this week, okay? The value you're getting is the value people think they can give you. And that's why you're in the situation you're in. Same as the kind of men you're bringing in. These low-level frequencies, it's the environment you're fucking in. It's the kind of people that you're around. Some of you need to change up your environments. You need to get away from the sick, the toxic, the low vibe. Some of you are kind of craving that though, you know, because you've been so used to being in those environments, you're kind of craving those people. And so these are things that you need to work out. You could do it in a journal, you could reach out to a counsellor, you could go to a hypnotic trainer. Scorpio season is intense and brutal, and it brings up all the drudgery. Think of an ocean where all the shit has come to the surface because it's now full. This is what's happening in this season. But again, the triggers you're feeling, the anger, the frustration, I'd say the hatred towards certain people. But you know what they say, don't get bitter, get better. And that's what I would say, fuck revenge. These cunts are basic. What are you going to do? The basic. They talk shit about you and in the corner because they're basic. They talk about other people because they got nothing else to say. And you'll get mad over these cunts? No. You are an inspiring person. You've came to inspire the world. You've came to teach the world. You just need to get around better quality people. Some of you need to start doing the work, right? This is grounding your root chakra, working through your fears. Some of you, it's a fear of not being good enough, a fear of not being worthy enough for, I know I do this sometimes. I get these women who reach out to me and I'm like, you know, and they're like, Lisa, you're on this level. What are you doing? And I'm like, shit, I am on that level. What am I doing? It's all our childhood. It's all about what our parents did to us. It's all about people over time who've bled things into us, the way they look at you, the way they stereotype you. So Geminis need to understand that a lot of you are carrying the energy of other people, okay? You're carrying the stereotypes of other people or what people are projecting onto you. You know who the fuck you are, and you need to start acting in who you are. And trust me now, you'll put all your enemies to silence. Basic cunts won't even matter. It's like, fucking hell, aren't you bored? Wasn't you doing that yesterday? Exactly. Go and bore someone else. Gemini, come on. Some of you just don't know what to do. You don't know what you want anymore. It's like, do I want to be single? Do I want to be committed? Do I want to build a company? I think some of you are kind of confused. You're a bit deflated. Okay, 4 of Cups. But there is people, like I said, the divine is sending someone, or they're sending an opportunity. And some of you could be being stubborn. See the way the man's arms are folded, so you're kind of being stubborn. And this stubbornness is not working for you because it's rejecting opportunities. So sometimes the divine sends a certain person, or they send a certain opportunity, and it leads to a whole new life. But I think with Gemini, you're just so fucked off with people. You're so disappointed. You're so dejected at this point. You're so tired that you're just like, what's the point? It's a divine offer this week, okay? So these are dealing with a love connection, and this love connection is blocking you. It's not going anywhere. We talked about this last week, okay? So, yeah, this person's just not messaging. They're not responding to you. This person is blasé. You know, Geminis, you want it all. You know, you want that top level love. You want to be around people who are awesome. You want to build new things. And that's going to come with hatred. It's going to come with attacks. It's going to come with rejection. Okay, you just need to change your mindset. Ten of Swords reversed is someone who refuses to change the narrative, the story. You need to start changing the narrative, the story, and the mindset around yourself. You know who the fuck you are. Don't let these basic ass people and this matrix get inside you and steal your mind and steal your dreams no longer. You know who you are. Don't make it about them now. Leave them all to their boring little menial existence, and you get on with you. Small minds discuss people, high minds discuss ideas. You need to get This is all that it is. I think it's the environments, the kind of people you're around. It's the old self, the unconscious self, the things you haven't healed. This is kind of sabotaging you. But once you start to see this, which is, I don't want to sit with those people anyway, fuck onto you still doing the same shit. Once you start changing the narrative around yourself and shocking yourself and proving to yourself, that's the big thing for Gemini. You've got nothing to prove to this world. You've got nothing to prove to these people. It's about you. You've got to prove to yourself. You've got to start seeing yourself as valuable and worthy. And trust me now, the whole motherfucking game is going to change. And when you get to building that company, when you get that relationship, when you get those good friends, you will not give a fuck about these low-level pricks. You won't care. You'll be too busy building something that matters in the world. You'll be too busy being around people who've truly got your back through it all. You'll be too busy being in love and inspired by that love. And they'll get to watch. You know, all the cunts who sat there hoping you'd fall, pulling you down, being savages for the Matrix, they'll get to watch. You got a lot of fuel, Gemini. Oh, give me the fuel, baby boy. Yeah, okay. Do me. That's what you should start doing. Like, stop being out here being like, why are they saying that? Why do you start doing all that, right? Just be like, do me. Or, you know, like, just understand that a lot of people are deeply miserable and they live basic lives and they're miserable, and misery loves company. And so, yeah, like, they don't want you to win. They want to see you down. Some of you feel so shocked by who the people are that want you to fall. But again, it's all about life is brutal. It's going to bring you to your knees. And I just think Geminis need to focus on what you're here to do. Of course, the devil's attacking you. He doesn't want you creating the videos. He doesn't want you creating the book. He doesn't want you being out here enlightening people and bringing them out of the bottom and resurrecting them. He wants you in your mind. He wants you looking crazy. He wants you distracted with basic matrix cunts. Fuck that, okay? You just need to get focused. Gucci doesn't drop its prices to meet its customer. This is a mistake I made. Gucci finds the customer to meet its prices, okay? And this is it. I think Gemini is acting like mass-produced fashion when it's haute fucking couture, okay? So it's time that you started moving like a gangster. Stop talking shit. We've got to do the work, okay? And some of you, it's yourself. Like I said, there is people around you who generally care about you. They want to speak to you. They want to connect with you. Maybe you're carrying bad energy. These people are kind of getting mad by you. You're triggering each other, you know, when really you're probably soul family that's here to help each other. But because of past rejection and wounds, you might be projecting a little bit. Geminis need to really start doing the work. So 2024, because some of you are going to shock yourself. You're basically going to go from poverty, destitution, to being disrespected, loveless, to a great relationship, to money that you can't even just imagine. Like I said, these basic people, I wouldn't ruin your life. That's what I've been doing. Just people's general attitude, the lack of manners. Like, I just want to choke them out most of the time, but they're not even worth it. And I read a quote the other day and it said, other people's behaviour's got nothing to do with you. Your behaviour has got everything to do with you. Okay? So this is really about you act with manners no matter what other people are doing. You mind your business no matter what other people are saying. Gemini is none of your business. There is a lot of gossips out here, but I want you to reframe your perspective around these people. If their life was full and fulfilling, they wouldn't be talking about you. If they wasn't intimidated in some way, they wouldn't be talking about you. If the devil wasn't worried about you, he wouldn't be sending us attacks. Okay? So Geminis need to understand that we are going to keep being attacked. It's part of the journey. But you're a bit like Wonder Woman. Okay? So Wonder Woman, you know, she's fearful. She keeps being attacked. She doesn't know how to fight. And then one day she stands up and she puts up a shield. And then from that day forward, it's just totally different. And that's who you are. You are someone who stands up and does the right thing. You are someone who leads people to be stronger and more courageous. You are someone who basically will take on the fight. Some of you need to watch Wonder Woman because it'll help you to understand as a Queen of Swords kind of what you're here. You're here to speak, you're here to fight, but the right fights, the right battles. Not every battle is yours to fight. Okay? Yes, you're going to naturally have people who are envious of you. Especially these basic-ass matrix women. They don't like you. Right, and the reason for this is everything that they do is their ass and their face and lip fillers and all the shit that they do. But they know you're the soul woman. They know you're the wifey. You know, they know they're a basic bitch who can be replaced. They look like a Barbie, yeah, they can be replaced. But a Gemini bitch is a main bitch. Like, she is attractive, but she's also intelligent. She's someone who she's just a fire bitch. And other signs can have their fire when they're in their power. And you need to stop twitching about other women. Yes, there's beautiful women. Yes, there's people, but that's them. That's their game. They're not a threat for you, right? You need to focus on you. I do think some of you are getting a bit salty and a bit worried over other women. But if you're doing this, it just means you're low elevated. You need to start elevating your status to what it is, which is high caliber, high level, right? You've got so much to offer this world. Your world can be totally different in a year or two. But I think with Gemini, you're kind of getting crazy by this matrix. Some of you by the kind of job. Some of you are around women who are bitter, washed out, women who do all this kind of competition. It's the wrong company, Gemini. It's just going to bring out the worst in you. Okay? So it's time to change the narrative around yourself. And you're not in competition with other people. It's not about making other people feel small. It's about you choosing to be your best version in this world. And if other people are going to attack you, if you've got a problem with it, well, bitch, not my problem. Okay? I think Gemini's, it's time to elevate, and that's it. And it's going to bring heat, and it's also going to bring a lot of boss shit, and it's going to bring a lot of boss people. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So this is people who are in a poverty mindset. This is people who are in lack. This is people who don't invest in themselves, so why are they going to invest in you? This is people who aren't winning, so why are they going to want you to win? Okay, but I do think for Gemini, you're stuck in a poverty consciousness. You're stuck in a lack. This can be homelessness. It can be destitution. It can be all your money that's going out towards paying some bills or paying, you know, the house or whatever it may be. But you just need to level up. And I think some of you are in this because, like I said, the kind of clients you're working with, the kind of jobs you're going to, it's not providing enough resources so you can live comfortably, so you can look after your health, and this is what you need to change. The Emperor reversed. Some of you are dealing with some masculine who can't get it together. He's aggressive, he's projecting, he's low vibe. Some of you have got masculine wounds that you need to heal, so this comes from your father. For the Gemini man, this is how you might be acting. You're coming up reversed, you're not levelling up, you're not disciplined, you're all over the place, you're scatty. Ace of Cups. So the message here is stop fighting in the lower dimensions, start to elevate, start to work on higher consciousness, start to do the work on yourself. Because what is going to be created is going to be something that's mesmerising to look at, right? Some of you, it's just time. It's time to do the work that you know you've came here to do and you've been putting off. Some of you want a relationship and all this kind of run around, to being a playboy, messy energy. It's just not doing nothing for you. It's time to become enlightened, and it's also time to stop making sacrifices and, you know, maybe like Wonder Woman going out there fighting everybody's battles, trying to save everyone. That's what I've been doing. Like, they don't care. You know, stop trying to save people who don't even want to save themselves. Stop carrying people on your back, Gemini. Like, do you for a while. Get your shit straight. Start knowing your value. That's what it's about this week. What is the good stuff for Geminis, please? What is the good stuff? Okay, so the attacks are coming in, Seven of Wands, the challenges are coming in, the obstacles are coming in, but the Seven of Wands is the universe has got your back, and this is about standing up to things, okay? It's about getting stronger through the attacks that are coming your way, knowing that this is part of your divine mission. Everything that's happening to you is happening for you, not against you, okay? So it could also be a week to really get onto high ground. So this is where basically you're no longer fearful of the attacks. You're no longer fearful of certain people and what they're going to do. You're really getting your vessel and your mind into a strong place. And so you're able to withstand whatever's being thrown at you. The good stuff this week for Gemini. No more delirium. So the Seven of Cups upright is like a person who's going into almost like a psychosis. They're going into like a limbic resonance. This week it's all about you coming out of that. This is a person who's confused, disorientated, not together. Might be using alcohol or different things to cope. No more of that. This is a person who's had a masculine around them, who's been triggering them, confusing them, destabilising them. Gemini, you know what you want, which is no stress. You don't want to be carrying loads of weight. You want to be in a good place. You need to focus on you, right? You need to, it's going to be hard, right? Because you've fucked yourself, you backed yourself into a corner for some years, but you need to stand up and start fighting, because trust me now, it's going to be worth it. Four of Swords. Some of you need to look after your health. You need to do a lot of praying. You need to do a lot of healing. The gods are calling you in because you've got the stained glass, which is God and religion. I feel like some of you, the strength card can be like someone who's being triggered, someone who really, really feels tested and triggered and angry. But remember, that's what they want. They want you to blow your life to the ground. They want you to react. They want you to... Some of you have got people who are trying to goad you. They're not worth it, Gemini. The parasites on this earth, they're not worth it. And they're just mad because you don't want to fuck with them, and they know why. And that's it. You know, some of you need to stop out here, stop trying to help like people who've got sight problems, and they need to go get the right care. Some of you are dealing with like masculines, or you're dealing with certain people, and I feel like these people need to go and get like psychological care, psychiatric care. Like, you can't help them. Know your level, know your limit. I think this is a problem for Gemini. Know your level, know your limit, because you're just out here helping people who are not ready to elevate. You're out here helping people who are just, they can't be helped. I know that's difficult. Geminis like really love to help the underdog, but just for a while, I think Geminis, this week is all about dropping the stress, dropping the weight, dropping the people who are weighing you down, dropping the people who are bringing out a lower version of you. And there is people who generally, I know I've felt it, but even me, like I had a conversation today where I was like, does that cunt matter to you? Would you ever be friends with it? Would you ever partner with it? Stop talking about it. Stop, like, you know, I know there's a lot of cunts who I see on a day-to-day basis who are like that, right? But the basic people, the lives are full of deceit, they're full of, like, these people aren't doing anything. The basic at the job, the basic minds, they talk shit. Why would I care? I'm a top-level motherfucker. Obviously, I've got a lot of people doubting me, but I know who I am, right? I know what I've done. I know what I'm capable of, and my job now is to focus on doing more of what I've done, helping more people, getting stronger, healing my past, knowing my value, because I've definitely put my energy into the wrong kind of men and the wrong kind of people friends, people who are just not worthy. See, a lot of people call people friends, but they actually don't know what friendship is. I don't know what your idea of friendship is, but I think we're different. You know, but I'm also starting to bring in a lot more highly elevated people, and it's because God is sending them. He's like, don't doubt. You got attacked by the devil. The devil is everywhere. It walks amongst us. It's demonic. It's in a lot of people you see. You look at people and you can see it, right? But there's also a lot of light beings out here, and a lot of people who put their head down, mind the business. They're not talking shit about nobody. They're helping as much as they can. Get around those people. Start looking at the hard-working people, start looking at the humble people, but also get around people who are like, you better start leveling up and getting your value and knowing your worth. Stop playing small, Gemini, because a lot of people have chose to, right? Stop letting demonic entities run you amok and make you crazy. Some of you need a sacral cleanse because the last man that you slept with was highly demonic, and he might have bound your energy. So something they want me to do is look at this demonic energy. Tell me about these demonic forces that keep attacking Gemini. Yeah, so they're trying to knock you off balance. Two of Pentacles reverse. This is all about affinity. But I feel like these dark forces that are attacking you, they want you to be out of balance. They want people to almost look at you like you're crazy. They are trying to destabilize you, to bring you down, right? Some of you are being blocked, like they're trying to block your money, they're trying to block your successes, they're trying to block your love life. You can already feel it, see? So this can be someone who's approaching someone to do work on you, okay? Because the Three of Pentacles can be someone who's paying to do work on you, or it could just be someone who's paid to do this work. So yeah, some of you are definitely having some kind of energy work, and it's to stop your money, it's to stop your success. The Three of Pentacles is a craftsman card. So this is all about people who build something that stands the ages. It's generational. That's what they're trying to attack. They want you all messy and dysfunctional and angry and chaotic because you can't create nothing. Michelangelo was who he was because he was able to stay focused despite everything, despite the attacks, the burning of the buildings, the poverty. He was able to stay focused, and that is your job. You are a Michelangelo of these times. And you've got something that you need to leave to these generations that are coming, right? And you can't fuck up, Gemini. It's time to write the book. It's time to do the course. It's time to get focused. I hear baby girl. Ooh. Someone wants some. Right, so love-wise, I do think some of yous, like, love is coming, but Geminis are blocking themselves too. They're hiding from the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, some of yous, I feel like there is a relationship coming. Some of yous, it's definitely with a Taurus. Some of yous, it could be with an Aries. Some of yous need to get yourself stable first, though, I'm going to be honest. So you need to get yourself stable. You need to do the work on yourself, because the Eight of Pentacles, see the way you've got the stars, you need to focus on your money, your healing. But Gemini, I'm telling you, what's coming for you in love is what these whores could never get. The man who's coming for you, the woman who's coming for you, they're not interested in the superficial. It's not about the money in your bank. It's not about all the superficiality that the Matrix props up. This is a deep, profound love that stands the test of time, all of the storms. Don't doubt. You've been doubting yourself, and that's what these cunts are playing on. They're playing on your doubt. They're playing on your lack of confidence. They're loving it. They're loving watching you, doubting yourself. You know who you are, Gemini. You're sexy, you're intelligent, what are you doing? Okay, so Six of Swords. Some of you are scared, you know, the Six of Swords is you. Fears when it comes to love, fears when it comes to being your highest potential. It's self-doubt, looking at other people and thinking, oh, you know, I'd love to be like them. You are like them. And I mean people who are out here building businesses, successful, happily married, you are like them. They're just more transcended than you. The Scorpio full moon, the Scorpio energy, the Taurus full moon, the Scorpio energy, it's very triggering, it's very intense, it's very destabilizing. Remember, Scorpio rules the tower, the moon. Things can feel, they can start breaking down. My computer just broke. Lots can be happening, but your job is to be like, fuck, and then composure, carry on. You're going to have days where you want to just blow the world up, and you just can't be bothered, like, but you're going to have days where it's like, okay, I need to compose myself, not hurt people, not project on people. What's me? What's other people? This is where we're at. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So now is the time as well to start thinking about new money streams. This is definitely something for Gemini. Now is the time to start basically looking at how you can brand yourself out, how you can get new clientele. Some of you need to just completely rehaul your career, because the people you're working for, you're never going to grow. You're going to burn yourself into the ground. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to be triggered. You're never going to be valued where you're at. Okay, so I feel like for some Geminis, like, stop beating a dead horse and start thinking about how you can re-establish yourself in a new career, or maybe move to a new company where the management there are better, they're more interested in people's growth, people's well-being. Okay, Three of Swords, watch your heart health. I'm getting a lot of anxiety. I'm getting a lot of stress. I'm getting blocked blood. So what I mean is the stress is really getting on top of you, and it might be creating a lot of repressed energy, lots of anxiety. You'll feel it down this side of your body. Okay? Gemini, don't give up no matter what you're going through. And don't let these matrix who are trying to get you in, they're trying to get inside your head because they've been sent by the devil to destroy you. You know who you are. You know what you're capable of. Some of you are down and out right now. You're really being slammed to the ground. But God is bringing you to your knees to humble you. He's also bringing you to your knees to see where you've allowed people to betray you, defeat you, how you've allowed them to let you live in fear, in anger. You know, these people aren't worthy of you, Gemini. We are goddesses and gods. We're not nasty people. We only become nasty when you make us nasty. We tend to match the energy of that we're around. And if we're around, you know, I had it this weekend where there was some really unhinged people. But I was able to handle them. And they really respected it. You know, these people needed care, you know. But I took a different approach, and I was thinking, you know, God has put me in this particular place with this particular person and this particular person for a reason. And instead of going into like a defensive mode, I was like, maybe your words are going to have a profound impact on this person. Maybe they're going to help this person. And they did. You're a powerful Gemini. Not more powerful than other people. We're not better than other people. There's some people you need to reject and stay away from. They are parasites. They are evil. They are demonic. They know they are. They know you can see right through them, and that pisses them the fuck off. Right? But they're not your battle to fight. Your battle to fight is to raise your frequency. Your battle to fight is the stuff that's coming for you. It's going to be shocking. The people who are going to step in for you, the opportunities that are coming your way, the man or the woman who's going to love you. It's everything you ever wanted. Don't let them, Gemini. The amount of people who are going to die in this matrix, right? Yeah, they're winning right now. You're watching them shopping and they're always fake laughing and they talk shit and everything's an ass and a face. But they're not winning nothing. It's all skin deep. You're going to get the soul shit. You're going to get the real friends. You're going to get the real stuff that matters. You're going to be the person who goes down in history and is remembered for a long